Well, today we are going to meet you. Will take the clock 30 years, 40 years, maybe 40 years ago when I was a student, and I want to convey those things that I have learned through the years to our young student at KFUPM about how to make success in their life and how to become good in their academic lives. So the question here, Professor Muhammad, of course, for those students whom they don't know Professor Muhammad, he is my professor. I used to be his student, then later his colleagues, and now he's my best friend. So I went for the sake of you up to Totamba to just get you the wisdom and how to make your life successful. Yes, Professor Muhammad, can you tell our student, our beloved student, about how to make it at KFUPM?
Wow, you guys are so lucky. Your professor came all the way from Saudi Arabia to me to find out the secrets for you guys to excel as students. He is so amazing, really he is. You guys are lucky to have him as a professor. Students to study, to excel, it has to come from within, where if you're happy with things, it becomes easy for you to focus on your studies. So if something is bothering you in some aspects of your life, you need to resolve it, clear it, and then just start to focus on your studies. Because if something is always upsetting you, then you find it difficult to focus. So if you can't resolve some problem, then find somebody close to you, like a friend at the university, that when you are around him, or for girls, when you're around her or whatever, they make you comfortable and get you in balance. And then when you're in balance, then you can go and you can focus on your studies, work hard, and just spend as much time on your studies as you can. But try to stay focused. You can take as examples like those three amazing tennis players, Rafael Nadal, Roger Federer, and Novak Djokovic. I mean, those guys have all the money in the world. They can stop at any time, but they're so passionate about what they do, and they spend hours and hours training and traveling all over the world, living in a bubble in an environment with this pandemic, but they're so devoted that they didn't lose their focus at all. So for you students, you have to take your cue from these masters of discipline, these masters of dedication. And without the discipline, it becomes very difficult. You can have a good time, you can wait till the weekend, but during the week you really study as hard as you can, and practice as much as you can, solving different styles of problems. Interact with your instructor. Let your instructor know that you are serious about your study. Even now, I'm a student, like not in mechanics, etc., but I'm a student of yoga and fitness. I always interact with my teachers. I'll wait after the class and chat with them to show appreciation, and then try to understand what makes them so great at whatever they do, and what's the secret of their inspiration. So you find that you inspire yourself. You become so inspired with the idea of becoming a civil engineer, a structural engineer, environmental, whatever. You start to love the subject, read everything about it, even though it's not in your textbook, and that's it. Once the subject inspires you, and you have a few friends that keep you in balance emotionally, you don't get upset with things, then it should be relatively easy to go through your 4 or 5 years. And then, of course, need be, if you really like it, you can work on your master's, work on your PhD, but you really need to fall in love with your subject.